Now, the opening ceremony for the 2012 London Olympics is set to start in a few hours. Channel News Asia's Tim Goh is back with us live from the host city. Tim, what can we look forward to at the opening ceremony? I've heard very good things about it.
Yes, very exciting things if you read tweets and other information that's been leaked out of the performers or the people who can hear the rehearsals from outside the Olympic Stadium. What we know for sure, there will be 10,000 performers participating in the opening ceremonies. 3 acts in the opening ceremonies depicting the UK's past, present, and future, of course. The first will be about something they're calling the Green and Pleasant Land. The second part of the opening ceremonies will be about Britain's industrialization. And the third part, I heard, is the regeneration of East London. That is where the Olympic Park is and where most of the Olympic venues are located in the eastern part of the city. The Sunday Times also reporting that take this characters from Alice in Wonderland and Peter Pan will be making an appearance at the opening ceremonies, as well as Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter will be present there. There will also be flying nannies or governesses who will descend at the Olympic Stadium later tonight, paying homage to Mary Poppins, of course. And rumor has it 007, James Bond, will also shake things up at the Olympic Stadium tonight. During rehearsals, people reported hearing songs from the Beatles. And of course, former Beatle Paul McCartney is expected to perform tonight as well, singing Hey Jude for the fans who are watching the opening ceremonies tonight. More than 10,000 athletes representing 204 countries will be participating. There are certain athletes who will be walking under the Olympic flag, and these are athletes from the Netherlands Antilles, a former Caribbean territory. Saudi Arabia will have 2 female athletes. For the first time, females are allowed to compete under Saudi Arabia. The biggest number of athletes coming from Great Britain, as you can expect. The United States, China, Russia will have the biggest contenders there. As for Southeast Asia, the biggest athletes will be coming from Thailand. 37 athletes qualified for these games. Malaysia has 30, Singapore 23. Indonesia will have 20 athletes. The Philippines will have 11 competitors represented here at the Olympic Games. Now, as for why I am here, Steve, well, it's because I've been with this journey right from the start. The major event held in Singapore to choose which one among Moscow, New York, Madrid, Paris, and London will have the honor to host the Games of the 30th Olympiad.
Well, Channel News Asia's Timothy Goh joins me now from Singapore's...
And I was there, front and center, bringing our daytime viewers blow-by-blow account of what was going on at the IOC conference. There I was, grabbing every sports celebrity I can get my hands on.
Gold medalist, if you remember, she was the one who lit the torch in the Sydney Olympic Games not so long ago. Kathy, what did you think about the London bid, the London presentation?
I thought we were powerful and strong, impactful and inspiring.
Right now, it's Colin Jackson, the world record holder for the 110-meter hurdle. Colin, now we heard Sebastian Coe's very touching speech. Do you think it's inspiring enough to get IOC member votes?
Well, I hope so. We're really in there for that dream, that Olympic dream, and I think that's what the IOC is standing for, and that's why they should head it towards us.
London did win big that night. But the celebrations didn't last very long. The very next day, London was rocked by a series of coordinated terrorist attacks on its public transport system, which brings us to today's heightened security scenario and vigilance for all of us here attending the Games.
So there are 18,000 British soldiers here in London securing more than 10,000 athletes and hundreds of thousands of spectators for the Olympic Games. And our hotel, which is located in between Wembley Stadium and Wembley Arena, well, you can see soldiers walking back and forth, and any vehicle that comes in will have to be checked before being let through. So just to give you an idea of how seriously the organizers here are taking security precautions, Steve.
Okay, Tim, we've got one big question for you. There's been a lot of speculation about who will be lighting the Olympic cauldron later. Now, who are the front runners?
Well, Steve, I was looking through the papers this morning, and bookies are betting on these few people. Let me name them for you. Sir Steve Redgrave, a rower with 5 successive gold medals. He is considered to be the Uber Olympian, British Uber Olympian. We have Roger Bannister also. He didn't win a medal, but he demolished the 4-minute mile barrier in running, and he is considered to be one of the UK's greatest athletes. One person here, which will be of significance to people watching us in Singapore, is a teenager called Amber Charles. I don't know if we have a picture of Amber, but Amber was in Singapore when the IOC awarded the Olympic Games to London. That was 7 years ago now, as part of that story that you just saw there. So Amber Charles, one of the favorites. Daley Thompson, also one of the favorites. He is a decathlon with a gold medal in the 1980s and 84 Olympic. Also another favorite is David Beckham, of course. David Beckham says he has very little role to play in the opening ceremonies, but there are rumors going around here that he's going to be kicking a flaming ball to light the cauldron. We're not sure if that's going to really happen, but as for British athletes, as far as they're concerned, they want Sir Steve Redgrave to light the Olympic cauldron about 8 hours from now, Steve.
Okay, thanks very much, Tim. Now, my money's on Beckham just because he got left out of Team GB.